Okay. Good morning, folks. I'm Mr. Absolute Nerd here. First video, type shit. So, we're on Polaris, Westbridge today. We're rocking the cleanest fit ever seen. It's a great time. I'm just gonna give a general outline of what we're gonna be doing today. We are on RTPC today, the Road Traffic and Policing Command. We are armed with a Glock, just because streets are dangerous out here, bro. They're dangerous. If y'all don't know, Westbridge does things a little differently than the actual, Metropolitan Police, in the sense that anybody in their whole command, essentially, can obtain this thing called a blue ticket, which authorizes you to carry firearms. Now, usually, these are only offered to very specific divisions and people. For example, AFOs, authorized firearms officers, are obviously have them. ARVOs, CDSFOs, PADP, parliamentary and diplomatic protections, royalty and specialist protections also have them. Anyone with a gun has a blue ticket, except they're only really authorized to commands that use firearms. Essentially, very basic explanation. Except Westbridge just gives them to anybody. So we are running Roads Traffic and Policing Command today with a firearm. So our main duties are going to revolve around traffic policing, scene security, so setting up cordons or cordons, however you want to say it, stuff like that. However, our secondary duties as we are armed today is assisting in firearms calls where a gun may be needed. Now, I may or may not switch to CDSFO halfway through this just because I am rich, so I do own it. In the future, if I continue making these videos, I may make one on SFSG. That's debatable though, because our operations are kind of OSA guys, so may or may not. I might just make a compilation of me killing people, because that's the easiest and it doesn't really violate OSA if I don't expose any internal communications or names or operational security. So if I make a compilation out of clips I gathered throughout the month, I'll probably slap it on this channel. Y'all will get to see us doing some Kagger stuff. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get into it, man. I apologize if I stutter or anything. I do have a natural stutter, so that just kind of exists. Now, we're going to make our way down to probably King Edward Square, just because that's where everything seems to be going on. We might not get a lot of action today, just because it is a Monday, and usually there's 70 people on during this time, but there's 30. As we can hear, there's some chaos going on over there. I'm not going to help with that. I can't be asked. It's not my primary job. The gun's just so if I get shot at, I can shoot back. Now we've got an Allahu Akbar person in a BAF Jeep. Kinda weird. The one thing I do really love about RTCP is mainly just the bikes. I only ever really play RTCP if I'm using the bikes. Just because I can lane split and do whatever. What have we got going on here? I think this is CDSFO? Yeah, it's Spear. They even shot off for a reason. Interesting. So we're shooting people off of bikes today. Interesting. I'm gonna leave that bike on the road. Somebody told me that's road legal. It's not. It's not a motor vehicle. It's a bicycle. It's not road legal. I know Westbridge uses different laws than real life, which is crazy because why not use the real life legislation? There is shooting up here. Interesting chat. We're gonna go help with that. I'm sorry if I talk a lot and annoys you guys. I'm a very talkative person. You'll learn that. So I do believe oh my god. Okay. What is happening, chat? We got RMP here to save the fucking day. There's a guy right there, dude. He's trying to shoot through the fucking walls and shit. Now, I am a cagger, even with a Glock. If this guy's not already down, he is. Okay. I do have pretty much everything to assist pretty much anyone and everything. This guy has an OFC vest, but no sergeant patch. Interesting. Maybe it's under his gun. Shut your bitch ass up. Alright guys, I was low-key about to say a slur there. I have to tone it down. Anyway, Polaris Westbridge is definitely a very fun time. It's just not everyone's the brightest. So we have femboy CDSFO walking around. We have morons like this driving in opposite lanes of traffic. Absolute retard. Yeah, I don't know what the hell was up with that. Okay, guys, just illegally overtake me while I'm trying to pass. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so for my background, because I haven't really made a video before, I want to let you guys know who I am and like what I do. I was in Westbridge for like a solid 2 years. I was EOD in the British Armed Forces. I was King's Royal Hussars. I was attached to SFSG for a little bit as EOD. Game was lagging there for a little bit. That's kind of crazy. That is a problem with this Westbridge. It stutters every now and then. I don't know what this dickhead's doing. Moving on. So I was like in the Westbridge scene. I was a recruiter for King's Royal Hussars and everything. Kind of made a little bit of a name for myself type shit. But I gradually just dissipated attention towards it and just put it off, and then a whole bunch of stuff came over. Oh my lord, what the hell. So I'm not in real Westbridge anymore. I just play this now. I don't really play Roblox that much anymore. It's just kind of like a side hustle because I do have a job, guys. I'm 18. Like, I have other responsibilities than just playing Roblox all day, sadly. So, this is going to be a channel I try and upkeep. God damn it. I don't want to go all the way back over there, so too bad. Let the AFOs deal with that. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's got no blues on. It's a 30-mile-per-hour road. I don't know what this dickhead's doing, so I'm low-key gonna pull his ass over. Or not. I can't be asked, right? He ran off. Hello, dickhead. Is that death? Oh, my bike's gone. I'm pretty sure this is one of my homeboys, Death SCRS. Oh, David Cousin game 2. So maybe that isn't Death SCRS. I don't know if he's in game. I do know David Guz in game. God, I love Westbridge. So, oh my god, Jake's in game. Anyways, we're just gonna continue trying to... I'm stuck on a fucking bollard. Okay. So, I keep getting off track. I was talking about how I like the bikes. I just like being able to lane split and being able to like actually chase people, because what a lot of people will do is they'll get like Surons, or R1000s, I don't fucking know, and like go through these boulders and shit so that I can get away from the cops. It's a whole thing. Anyways, with the intention of upkeeping this channel, I'm probably going to make different videos on different departments. I'll probably do one over LFB because I was LFB in real Westbridge as well. Only for a short period of time, that's why I didn't really go over it. I was in LFB, I passed probation and everything. After like 2 weeks of an academy, it wasn't that hard. So essentially the goal is to put my actual experience within Westbridge to use here. There are like whitelisted things, like SFSG is whitelisted obviously. I can't really go into detail about what that is, but it's really not hard. It's really, I don't know what the fuck that sound was. It's really not that hard. What is happening? It's not that hard to guess what FSG or SFSG is, but I'll do videos over like RMP and more videos on Met where like I play CDSFO or I play as like just an AFO or PADP, stuff like that. I do really want to make a video on LFB, and so I might try and go get into this group's like quote-unquote whitelisted LFB. The reason I say quote-unquote is because nothing's truly whitelisted besides fucking SFSG. CDSFO is a Game Pass, or it's not really a Game Pass, but it's a shirt that you can buy off the group page unless they're transitioning it into a group pass or a Game Pass. I can't speak, I'm so sorry, guys. Bottom line is you pay for CDSFO. There is a whitelisted variant of it, but it doesn't offer you anything different than what the paid variant does, so there's like zero usage in going and joining that. I think maybe you get free team access, but the people who are in it aren't exactly known as the smartest. MI5 is another like real whitelisted team where you can't get on it at all unless like an admin teams you it or if you're in the group. I'm not doing all that. Nobody likes MI5 in this group because they just go around with silenced pistols and shoot people and like do absolutely nothing else. Besides that, there is like a whitelisted BAF thing where you can like join the household division. You can join the household division and you can like get a GPMG, which is a general purpose machine gun. I don't know if I'll do all that. I'm technically in whitelisted BAF already. So we'll see where that goes. But the bottom line is I'm gonna try and get videos out on everything. So LFB, Met, RMP, fucking CSFO. Like I said, maybe SFSG, depending on what I'm allowed to do and what I'm not allowed to do. And then maybe even some of the civilian factors like Mount Batten Express and Jack Boys and Less Cookies. Nobody really plays on those, so I think it'd just be fucking stupid. I'm getting shot at right now, but like low-key, I don't care. I'm Sigma. I see the motherfucker that is shooting at us, so we're literally gonna go blick him real quick. Because he sucks ass at his job. He had one job and he fucked it up. Forgive me if my driving seems a little ass. The game's low-key a little laggy. I'm probably gonna get shot here. But we'll see. Polaris did nerf a lot of the fucking like guns. Did he run off? Or did he get fucking blicked? Oh, okay. What the fuck is happening, bro? Hello? What the fuck? Okay, look, our kid's back. I think he did get blicked. That or he jumped down there. Yeah, that's probably him right there. I'm not gonna chase after him. That's not really my job. I can't be asked. But anyways, yeah. I'm just gonna play the game, and we're just gonna see where it takes us. Because what else is there to do, am I right? Oh. Automatic call of armed robbery at KES. Okay, okay, I see. That cop's gonna try and kill me. This is... Oh my fucking god, you dweebo. Oh my fucking god, I have blues on, you stupid cunt. Like, what the fuck is that? Anyway, sorry if you guys don't like cussing, I be doing that a lot. I personally have no moral affliction there. I love gussing, it's fun. Anyway, I was gonna say something, I just can't remember. So, AFOs are very common in this little shit fest. So, RMP will go out. This is our NP right here, Royal Navy Police. No clue why he has the QRF rifle. Probably just because he thinks it's better than the L85A3. It's not. I love the L85A3. But yeah. So anyway, a little bit more about myself. I've been in like the Milsim community for the past 3 years. I do like Armor Forger Milsim, Arma 3 Milsim. I do Roblox Milsim as well. Free shout out. If you guys don't know about the 1503 Parachute Infantry Regiment Milsim that's going around right now, join it, bruh. We have a deployment mid-December. It's our first deployment in like a solid 5 months because the big boss guy went to Army Basic Training or AIT. It might have just been OSUT. Don't ask me, bruh. Either way, he was gone for military employment purposes. So we're finally starting back up after a very long period of time. Even when we were back active, like when I first joined, we only had like 1 operation. This is set to be like a whole campaign. It's gonna be fun. I don't know what this guy's doing. Might low-key shoot him. But anyway, welcome to Britain, guys. Welcome to Westbridge. Everyone you see here in like a Ferrari or a Porsche, that's because there was a sports vehicle Game Pass. I don't even know how to get to the Game Pass menu. Here it is. There's a sports car pack. It's not being sold right now. Neither is CDSFO. Neither is like anything, I think. But it gets you like Porsches and fucking Ferraris and stuff like that. So I know there are like F1 cars. I've seen admins drive around F1 cars. I don't know if that's available to them. Oh, shit. Okay, well, thank God the AFOs were unlocked today. Otherwise, I think I would have gotten blicked. As I was saying, almost everyone who goes around as a police officer maintains at least some kind of routine firearm. I think they're, like, only the whitelisted metropolitan guys will not carry firearms, but like I said previously, there's no point in joining the whitelisted, like, LFB or the whitelisted Met, because it gets you nothing different from the free team, besides rules and policies that you have to follow or you get in trouble. Which is just overtly goofy. It's just stupid. But I will say, it's at least better than these femboy CDSFO guys walking around in plain clothes and a vest and a rifle. And then try to pass it off as they're doing mobile arm surveillance. No, you're not. You're just walking around with a rifle until someone pulls out a gun so you can shoot them. That's not what MAST is. So anyway, just a little bit more background. If you guys know about Unlock Productions and the Liber merging, I was previously in Unlock Studios or Unlock Productions. I was an admin within the admin team. It was a very great time in my life. We had a whitelisted CSFO, which was entirely whitelisted. You couldn't buy access into it. You had to actually like work for it and do selections and stuff during intakes. I was B5. I know I started out as like B13 and then worked my way down to B5. It was a very great time in my life. Gave me a lot of experience. I still miss everybody from it, but I did have a falling out with most of the people in it just because of the way they were acting at the time. I don't hate them or anything. I wish them the best. Type shift. I just wish that none of that ever really happened and I just stayed in it. But very great time in my life, gave me a lot of experience in the whole Westbridge, like, fucking policing scene. Shots fired hospital. Not my problem. But I'm very grateful for everything they taught me. I was just a team member, but I was also a tactical rifle officer, which is like their variant of the SRO, the specialist rifle officer, which is just a sniper team. I was originally going to be hired as just a TRO, but the big boss guy essentially was very, very generous, and he offered me a team member position as well. I honestly might put out a compilation of the clips I have from back then, just because it was low-key GOAT. I have so many clips of us doing so many fun things in that community. I just wish it would have lasted longer. But anyways, we're just gonna sit here for a little bit, because this is where almost everybody comes. This is the most populated spot in Westbridge. Even in the real one, everybody just hangs out at KES and just does whatever. I like how David goes still in game. I wonder what he's doing. Oh, yeah, so another thing with the SFSG videos is I might not ever get to do those, just because SFSG right now, if you guys aren't like well acquainted with the Discord or anything, the whole entirety of whitelisted BAF is currently suspended. What I was told personally is that they're suspending the BAF just to introduce new policies and such. Who knows if that's true? According to a lot of people I know personally, for a while, it's just a matter of they don't like us. Like, the government that suspended us just doesn't like us. That could be true. There could be some truth to it, but then again, there could be an actual reason. I'm not one to, like, garner myself in drama that has nothing to do with me. Even if it does have something to do with me, I don't really try and invest myself in a drama. I'm a little bit of a loser, guys. I don't do all that shit. I need change to ALS if needed. Oh, I can change to ALS needed. Okay, cool. Apparently he's gonna go off and do that. Honestly, I might not even release this video. If I do, it's probably just not gonna be edited, besides, like, clips and cuts. Next to Greg's KS is no open. Great shit, boys. No open. So, oh, PBD is getting into... Actually, that might just be Rasp, since they're in an unmarked in a fucking suit. Anyway, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I might just not release this because of the inactivity of the game. Like, obviously there's some shootings every now and then, but there's really nothing much to do because I guarantee you everybody is on. Yeah, there's 10 civilians and fucking 6 Met, like 4 RMP. Everybody's on a team. That is a civilian type shit. Oh shit. What is happening? There's QRF. What the fuck is going on over here? His ass once, that's really sure. Okay. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, so Westbridge is laggy. That just kind of happens. People will shoot you through walls. It's a great time. It's a shame we couldn't save those BAF guys. RIP, RIP. We will go over here if my game would stop fucking dying just to heal ourselves. Oh, they changed the layout of KES again. I see. I don't know what's going on there. I think that was Culp or something. So, boosters have access to the City of London police team. They get, like, the firearms unit and the canine unit and everything. That's another thing I want to show y'all if I do a CDSFO video, is the canine system. Just so I can be a conflict management dog handler. I don't really feel like doing, like an MO19 dog handler or like a fucking SO7 dog handler. Just because they're not routinely armed. Like, technically I could carry a firearm since it's Westbridge, but I like to keep it, like, realistic to the sense that I'm not going to walk around with a dog and a gun. They don't do that. The only people that do that are CSFO CMD handlers. Wrong button. You trying to steal my fucking bike then? What do you... Ow! You... If you don't nerf my ass right now, we're gonna have a real problem. This is all your fault, by the way. Nerf me, slime. Watch, he's not gonna have a nerf. I think this might be where I switch to CSFO, and I actually do some real mobile arm surveillance. That, or I could just run around as the flight car, or show you all the CMD stuff. If you guys don't know, Westbridge, Polaris version, uses a lot of the assets from Unlocked Productions. So almost every CSFO asset, besides like, I think Spear, maybe they had Spear, I don't remember. I wasn't there for like the end of the community. I know they added a lot of stuff right after I left, so that was a whole thing. Almost all of the CSFO assets are just straight from Unlocked Productions. How they got them, I don't really know. I don't know if Jake and Ethan, the guys who created them, just handed them over. I don't really know. Hi. So, as I was saying, I don't know if they just handed the assets over or what, but they have all of their fucking SFO assets. Which I personally do think is a shame for such assets to be used in a community like this, because, like, it's not, I don't have anything against the community, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but you have to remember that Westbridge Unlocked communities don't really tend to stick around for as long as they want to, just because they end up dying out. So I don't really know. But yeah, anyway, as I said earlier, I do yap a lot. That's going to be most of this video, is just me sitting around and yapping, because it's more so an introductory video to my channel, just to get you guys suited to who I am, what I want to do with this channel, and you know, what's going to be popping in the future. So we do have a panic button at Arab Mountbatten, which is just right over there. And then QRF seems to think there's a shooter over there. There was a panic button. It's showing up over there. Okay. We'll go help with this, I guess. Just because. Why not, I guess. I don't think there's actually anything going on. I think he just kind of did his panic to hit it. And I don't know who the fuck he's shooting. Are you actually shooting at anything? Oh, look, they made this poppable. Hell yeah. What was he shooting at? Oh. Rogues arresting me for nothing. So this is a huge problem with Polaris Westbridge, is it will tend to just lag. Do weird stuff. But it'll be okay. I think it's probably also partly because I'm recording. Who knows? What is happening over here? Dude, I could kill this guy in like 2 seconds. It's not hard. Yeah. Thank you, AFO, for proving my point. Oh shit. Guys, we might be fucking cooked. We might be. Oh, never mind, we got it. So, I will say, the one thing I found in this community is the AFOs that deadass just go around as AFOs, half of the time do better than anyone else. This is an SRO. I don't know why they're rocking an SRO kit, but like doing normal AFO stuff. This is MI5 right here, by the way. they also do, they have like a long reach van, and they just walk, like, it's weird. MI5 doesn't do what they're meant to do most of the time. They just go around killing people because they can, and nobody can really do anything about it. But also because they're actual, like, members and never get on, and it's usually just admins that team themselves MI5. So they go around like long reach vans and just pure white, like, pedo vans, and just drive around and kill people. It's kind of funny. I don't know who it was the other day. I don't have a clip of it or anything, I don't think. But I walked up to an MI5 person while on CDSFO, by the way, and they just shot me dead for existing. Pretty sure they got banned after, too, because I saw an admin jail them. It was very funny. Very funny. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't know how long I've been recording. Probably like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe. But yeah, 30 minutes. And we haven't done shit. It's a great time, bruh. Hands up. Anyway. Yeah, what a great introductory video, right, guys? What a great introduction. Robbery at DJ's clothing. I don't even know where the fuck that is. I should go pull that guy over, but I'm not going to because I don't feel like it. I'll wait until, like, I get to shoot somebody else. And then I'll quit. I do hear shooting over there. It's probably the Allahu Akbar person. If you guys don't know, no, I'm not racist. I am white, though. So you guys might think it's racist for me to say Allahu Akbar. It's not. It just means God is great, man. Like, let me have my opinions. Let me say what I want to say. It's not disrespectful for me to do so. I say it in, like, good faith. Genuinely. Funny little snippet, guys. I work at a retail store. And whenever I go to buy something, because of how broke I am, I have to hit an Allahu Akbar. And fucking Inshallah Habibi. Just, like, to make sure it works. Because I have that much faith in it. And it hasn't failed me. It hasn't failed me yet. And so I genuinely just do have faith. It's great. Mine's better. Wanna see. Yeah, as I was saying, this is this is not Metropolitan Police. There's a whole bunch of shit going on. There's a rogue AFO apparently. We can't do anything about that. We can't shoot other cops, or like you can't shoot people on the same team. I don't think. So the most I can do is go cuff him if I wanted to, but then he'd just cuff me and it'd turn into a big old fucking hassle. So we're not doing all that. Instead, we're gonna stand here and do fuck all. But anyways, this is a fun community. It's just got a lot of problems with morons. So like anybody, if you join the game for 5 seconds, you're gonna see 20 AFOs, and only like 1 or 2 are gonna know how to do their job correctly. And even then, correctly, I'm using very loosely here, because the only good thing about them might just be that they have good aim, and that they don't know how, like, actually how their job functions. Like I see ARVOs in pursuits every now and then, and like it makes sense if maybe the driver was armed, but half of the time it's because they committed a traffic offense and just don't want to stop for the ARVO. And then the ARVO supersedes the RTPC guy trying to follow the pursuit. It just doesn't let them, like, doesn't switch or anything, which is a nitpick. Like, there's not necessarily a huge problem with that, but like, ARVOs are obviously fucking T-Pack qualled and advanced driver qualled or whatever the fuck. But RTPC do that shit for a living, guys. Like, let the RTPC guy take primary. You're an AirVO. You're like, let the traffic policing guy take priority and take primary, and then just disengage from the pursuit. What ends up happening is the guy will crash, the AirVO will get out of his car and then just shoot the driver when he tries walking away. I'm pretty sure that's IRA right here. Yup. Okay, cool. Pretty sure that's IRA. Anyway, that's another thing. People will just walk up and kill you for the fuck of it. Just because they want to. So, it's a great time. We're gonna go on CSFO. I'm gonna pull out the CMD stuff. I'm not really gonna patrol with it or anything. I'm just gonna show you the kit I use. And then we'll move on. And I'll probably end the video here, just so it's not like an hour-long video for a guy you've never watched before. So I was in B team, I was B5 as I said earlier, so like I used the TCO kit and shit. Conflict management dogs are just honestly better. This was Ethan and somebody else's, I don't really remember. This is Ethan's kit, I'm pretty sure. I think his name was fucking Ethan, I don't really know. I use this vest though. It's just better. It's got the fucking fun meter. Anyway, I'll just get the kit on. I'll show you what I use. Go over here. We'll get the Rattler. Bink, bink, and then bink. I think I should already get an airbag. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna show you all the fucking kit I used in UP, because this was pretty much it right here. I might do a video where like I go roam as a fucking TRO in a van and set up on like WMH roof or something. But this right here is essentially the kit we'd use. You know, you got the dog if it would follow. For whatever reason the leash command doesn't work, so you can't actually leash them. But this is what our CMDs would wear. They'd wear plain clothes most of the time, because we only ever really wore like the Cry G3s, the gray ones, for like pre-set up, pre-notified like roleplay scenarios. But otherwise we were on this thing called IRT, which is the Incidents Readiness Team or some shit like that. Don't ask me, there's a shirt in the locker for it. I never wore that bitch, apart from like when we were told to. But most of the time we ran plain clothes. So we'd wear whatever we want. So I'm pretty sure I have a clip of me in almost this exact same fit, just a different vest. But otherwise, CMDs are like the only fucking armed asset allowed to use a dog. Or I guess I should say the only dog asset allowed to use a firearm at the same time. Which is CAG as hell. It's CAG as hell, bruh. That's all I'm gonna say. It's CAG. I'm not gonna roam around with it or anything. I'm honestly tired of this fucking game already, and it's been like 40 minutes. Which says a lot, bro. If you don't play this with friends, or like a team, I guess, like if you're not in fucking SFSG, you're not gonna have a fun time. If you're playing solo, you're fucking cooked, dude. You're getting shot like every 5 minutes, like dead ass. Especially if you go out as like an unarmed or fucking an AFO. You're cooked, buddy. The only fun, like really fun times are pre-set up operations and scenarios for the community. So like, we did a purge event yesterday. I didn't go to that, but I know like if you got a major amount of kills, you could get a prize. So you could get like access to CSFO, you could get money, stuff like that. Money isn't in-game money. I guess it's not in the GUI, but in-game money, not fucking real-life money. I don't think they'd ever do that. But anyway, that's gonna be it. I just wanted to show you the fit, because goddamn does this look CAG, besides the hair clipping, but you can't really do anything about that unless you wear the helmet. Then it looks better. It just looks goofy because of the man face, bro. I love the man face. Anyway, that's gonna be it, guys. I'll make a video probably either later today or tomorrow. which no clue the time frame on that, by the way. Later today might mean the day I record this or the day I upload it, which could be like 24 days from now. I don't know. That's if I really want to upload this. It's kind of just a 40-minute shit fest of me rambling. I know a lot of people don't like that kind of content because this generation is growing up without an attention span, which does suck. But hey, maybe I'll just like take the 5 views, if even that, and then just keep uploading and use it as motivation. By the way, no clue why, but this guy's in an NYPD fit. It's kind of gas. Like my dog thinks it's gas too. He's hitting the hippie hoppy right now, bruh. He's hipping and hollering. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. I love you. Goodbye.